If you're new to our channel, I'm John.
And I'm Paul.
And we vlog our cruises and getaways.
The Times recently described Kefalonia as a Greek island that's crowd-free, affordable and hot in June.
So that's exactly where we're going next. So why not join us for this adventure?
Right now, we're actually staying at the Hilton Garden Inn at Birmingham Airport.
We actually got a good deal, which we'll tell you a little bit about later. Getting here is quite easy. It's quite conveniently located next to the car park. So we just parked in car park 1. As you can see, the hotel's literally right next door. So it's just a short walk. We parked on floor 0. So if you park in the lower ground, you can come out of this entrance here where Paul's standing, which means you just walk on a little exit along the path and then into the hotel. I don't think this is like the official way to walk to the hotel, because if you got loads of luggage it'd be hard like lifting it up the ramps, but we were okay with it.
The curves, yeah.
Yeah.
I think also like you get a lot of like passing traffic this way because you get people going to the car park.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's intended, and there's like you said, there's not a single ramp.
No.
Whereas the other ways there are.
Yeah.
So, but it's the quickest route, isn't it?
Yeah.
From where we were parked. We're gonna go for a little mooch around the airport just to get our bearings and see what they've got there. Maybe have a little cheeky pint.
And maybe get some little snacks.
Yeah. We've got like a £10 Greggs voucher to spend, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that we'll come back and go and have a meal, because it includes a meal, the hotel room.
Basically, we're just going to stop, non-stop eating.
And then in the morning?
And in the morning we go for some breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast included, isn't it?
Yeah, so more eating again. And then we've got a little bit of break, a little bit of rest. And then we're going to go to the lounge at the airport.
For some more eating?
Yeah, also included. And then we'll be getting the flights. We'll see if we can film any of the flight. And then maybe...
With some more eating on the flight as well.
Yeah, there is actually.
We've got a toasty on the flight.
Yeah, and then when we get there, it might be quite dark, so it might be hard to film, but if we can, we'll film like Kefalonia a little bit. So as you come in the room on the left, you'll find Paul in the bathroom.
Yeah, so in the bathroom, got a nice big shower. It's not a rainfall, but it's got a big shower head, I suppose. Crabtree toiletries. What I do like, actually, is having the controls here, because you can turn them
really
on
good,
ready before you get into the shower.
Yeah, rather than being freezing cold.
That's the one. And then there's a vanity. Is it called a vanity, this? I don't know, like this with the sink in it. Just standard, really. A few flannels. Is that a flannel? Oh, flannels. You like a flannel, don't you?
Yeah.
And a hand towel. And there's a bog there. Toilet.
You don't need your key card to control the lights, which is quite good.
That is really useful. All the air conditioning.
No.
And now we're going to go into the main sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
And we find John.
It's fairly spacious. If you come round here, I'll show you the wardrobe. It's fairly big. I mean, it fits both our cases in. It's got an ironing board and iron, which is good. So
Nice. One of the things I did notice was on the coat hanger here. I don't know if you can see it in the dark, but I'm not sure. Is that an IKEA coat hanger? Boomerang.
tea station. No biscuits.
Oh, it's not Doubletree, is it?
No.
That's Hilton as well, though, isn't it? Doubletree?
Yeah.
You
this
get...
is lower down though, isn't it? I think.
Oh, is it?
I think Guardian's a bit lower. I think.
Because you don't get a cookie when you come
Although
in.
the one that we filmed in Silverstone, that was like.
That was Hilton Garden.
That was really expensive.
Yeah.
So
because it was newer.
You can see it from here, but
no, I'll come round. Pro at filming. What's that say?
it says, fill your refrigerator with reasonably priced treats to enhance your stay, located in the lobby.
Oh, let's have a look. They're reasonably priced. Let's pause a sec. Not sure we agree with the word reasonable, but if you can't be bothered to walk over to the airport, it's convenient and there's quite a selection.
And then we got offered water when we arrived.
Why did we get offered water though?
I don't really know.
It's something to do with being members or something, she said?
Oh, because we're Hilton Honor members.
Are we?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for like forever.
Yeah, that's why then.
Yeah, but I did the key cards, the digital key on my phone, but when we arrived, it deactivated. So she gave us a physical card.
Yeah, which I prefer anyway.
Yeah, in this cupboard is a safe.
Yeah, there. We'll be using the safe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Professional.
Yeah, TV.
Oh yeah, it's a kind of medium-sized TV.
Not on the wall like they usually are.
No,
On the,
that's not. It's quite a big space though, isn't it? It could have it. It's a big desk.
yeah, like an office desk.
Yeah, with a proper office chair.
Oh.
John's not even had his sweets yet. He's bought some sweets and he hasn't had them, and he's behaving like
Doing a
this.
swivel test.
He's behaving like he's had his sweets. I don't know why. Someone's excited, I think, about being on holiday.
The view. What a view.
So the multi-storey car park, I think we're facing the wrong way. I think the wrong way is the other way. There was one thing we noticed about the room, wasn't there?
Yeah. So the bearer of bad news.
No, but don't zoom in, getting really close to my face. How close do you need to be? One of the things we noticed about the room is that it smells of fuel. Whether it's from the road outside or from the runway or from the cars in the car park or just trapped, it's kind of quite strong. It's stronger when you come over towards the window side of the room. I don't know whether to complain or not, because we're not really sure what would make the room smell.
We could have some white, it might smell of fuel.
Yeah, it smelled like it outside, to be fair.
Yeah.
So maybe they've had a problem with some tanker or something, or spillage or something. But it's really strong.
Nice little chair, seating area.
It's okay. It's more comfortable than a tub chair because you've got these armrest things, armrest here.
And then, all important, by the side of the bed, USB socket.
2.
Yeah, USB-A and then a power socket.
Also, you've got this reading light, so you can read your book without waking your partner up.
It's in the suitcase though. Same the other side as well, so it's fair.
Sorry to interrupt. Do they do room service? Because they've got a phone.
I think they might.
Oh, wait,
I'm not sure. There's no menu though, so maybe not.
No, maybe it's just a
Maybe it's that treat
reception.
thing, yeah, to contact them about the fuel. On the wall, the air conditioning unit. It's quite cool in here, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you think of the artwork?
Very generic.
Don't like
But it's
it.
all tidy.
Yeah.
That's what we like about modern hotels though.
Yeah. Is it probably about 8 years old or something, do you think? This Hilton was opened in 2018. It took 6 weeks to arrive from China and 4 weeks to build. Should we go and get something to eat?
Yeah, some snack.
Should we go and have a beer and maybe some crisps?
Yeah. I think we'll have a little trip to the airport.
I'm hungry.
Let's go.
On the way down, we decided to check out the lobby and gym. So it has a small but fully equipped gym. As you can see, it has 2 treadmills, one of those elliptical trainers, sit-down bike, and also a hand rowing thing, and then a small section of weights. I think the highest it goes up to, it says, is 20. I don't think that our people who moved our house thought that was very much, did they? But it took our weights up with this one. It's got one of these pulley machines, which are really useful. Got some water over there, a water machine. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
For our little small hotel gym.
It's got some towels as well, so you don't have to bring one.
We won't be using it though, so it's going to go on wasted on us. We're going to go to the pub now, to the bar, and buy a pint of beer.
So we're just walking around the hotel to the airport.
It's very windy.
Yeah, he might not hear us, to be honest.
No, because we've got our microphones on.
So as you can see, the hotel's really close to the airport. So the hotel's there, and the airport's just a really short walk across the street. So we're debating if to change rooms. We're going to go back and see if it's better yet, because it really stinks outside as well. So obviously it's to do with either also the roadworks or the runway.
It's the runway, I think.
Yeah, they said there'd been a really big Emirates flight recently, so it might be because of that. So we ended up at M&S. We both got samosas, and then I got some Viennese biscuits, which I'll probably share.
I got a chocolate Belgian flapjack. Mine, this is to last us 2 hours until we have our dinner at 6 o'clock. We've got 2 hours till 6. So just to keep us tied over.
We couldn't find a bar in the departures on the land side, so we're going to probably go down in the hotel and have a drink there. Paul's just clearing out the room. We decided that the smells got too bad, so we're going to change rooms and give another room a different chance. Cause
it's unlike us to like move rooms, because we never have done this before. We usually just put up with things, don't we? But
yeah.
It's like actually it's really strong. Got a bit of a headache now.
Yeah, like we think the worst bit's when you come in it somewhere up here. So we think we're not sure if it's that safe, so we thought it better change room.
It smells of fuel when it actually gets in the back of your throat and choke, and I could feel myself going to sleep.
And also you smell it like outside in the airport area, but like you don't really want it in your hotel room because you can't open the windows. So let's see what the next room's like. So in the new room, Paul's currently hanging up the clothes again. Room 723, and there's no smell.
No.
Completely fine.
Fine, yeah. Breathe.
The view, it's on the same side, so pretty much below where we were, so you can still see the same stuff, but lower down. Just over there you can see the railway station, Birmingham International, and then you can see the NEC, I think that is.
Is that what those white, like, peaky bits are?
I think it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's Genting it used to be, didn't it? Is it called something else now?
Yeah, we stayed there, didn't we?
Yeah, quite a big room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the Ibis is over there, Ibis.
The bathroom's exactly the same as the other room, so no difference.
With our room swapped and clothes hung back up, we finally headed down to the bar. That would be a better side.
Yeah. So if you're on the other side of the hotel, you can see all the planes.
That's quite cool, isn't it, as a view?
Yeah. So the lifts are independent of the key card systems. So if you ever came to this hotel, Jack, you wouldn't have to worry about getting stuck in the lift with your digital key because it's separate from the main key.
That's like everyone's nightmare, isn't it, getting stuck in the lift?
Yeah.
That looks really terrifying, Jack.
We just come down to Odyssey Bar. What have you got?
Camden Town Brewery. It's an IPA. I think it's called Easy or something.
Easy IPA.
Easy IPA.
It's really nice.
It is really easy. It's nice. It's a bit like quite hoppy.
Yeah.
But it's quite light.
Yeah. It was £16.80, wasn't it, for 2 beers and a can of Pringles.
Like the small can of Pringles, but the small can of Pringles was £2.50.
Yeah.
So how much was it? £16.80, did you say? So it would have been 14.30 or something.
Kind of almost the same price as the pub near us.
Yeah, it isn't as expensive as it could be. It's like £7 is expensive for a pint. Yeah, but you can have a pint with your dinner as well.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Here's what else is on tap. And in the fridge there's a range of cans and bottles. At 6 p.m. we headed down to the restaurant for dinner. Here's a little look at the menu. The following items had a surcharge and drinks were not included, so here's some of those prices.
Are you going to have for me?
I'm having the beef burger, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The Ragu one. Where are you?
I was ready to have fish and chips.
I might even have the katsu chicken burger, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know though.
So we just had our meal at the Odyssey restaurant that was included.
Yeah, so we had 2 courses, and for starters we had arancini, which was with peas in the arancini. It was very nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we both had the same main as well. So we had the brisket burger?
Brisket and Wagyu beef.
Oh yeah, that was really nice, but
yeah,
the portions were like really huge, like probably like portion size from like 10 years ago.
That's what we said. Yeah, that's what I said. I said it like it was like, you know, wherever you go now, it's like shrinkflation. This wasn't. No. It was like very very full now. Yeah, and they're really quick and friendly. Which really was nice. Friendly. I think it was quite nicely run, and the food was really good. Yeah. And someone we just met in the lift said they always come here because of the food. Yeah. So it must be just a thing that's like good about here. It's definitely worth eating here, I think. Yeah. And there's nothing really at the airport really hard. There's a Greg's and a Costa. Yeah, there's nothing to have like a proper meal before you go airside. When you look at the menu, the food was really good, but the prices were like a little bit more expensive, which is so normal for a hotel. I think quite normal prices for hotels. So yeah, it made the whole deal quite reasonable, which we'll tell you tomorrow. Yeah. And then so we'll see you in the morning when we're going to go for more food, breakfast. Yay! After dinner, we took time to relax and watch a bit of telly. Then in the morning, a little look at the planes on the way to the lift. Morning, we're going for breakfast. The hot buffet had sausages, bacon, scrambled eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes, hash browns and baked beans. There was also the usual continental selection, breads and sweet treats. We spotted the waffle maker we'd used at the Silverstone Hilton, so we had to use it. It's very quiet in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
I think some people probably got up for early flights and missed breakfast out completely. And then other people got later flights and they're just laying in.
Yeah. So I got sausage, bacon, hash brown, mushrooms and the waffles that Paul made. Waffles are really weird though, they're really thin. Nothing inside them.
Yeah. We were worried about putting too much batter in because it goes. We used to have a waffle maker, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it used to go over, spill over, but it was like, I don't think it was enough batter.
No. So we're not too keen on the coffee, so Paul's gone over there, you probably can't see him in the distance, to make us a tea instead.
No judgment on holiday. But it's like, need something sweet with a cup of tea.
Yeah. You can also get eggs a different way if you want them, and also you can have an omelette filled as well, so that'd be done fresh, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Delicious. That was really nice actually. I thought it was really good. Did you?
I always like the quality of the ingredients at Hilton.
Yeah, it was very good. One of the things that we liked about this hotel was the food and the restaurant. We had breakfast this morning. It was really good.
And the evening meal was really nice as well.
The evening meal was really nice.
Good value.
Really good value considering it was in the room cost. On the menu price, probably the right value when you compare other restaurants really, because the portion sizes were quite big, weren't they?
Yeah.
And the quality is really good. You can tell that it's a quick turnover of the food, like made fresh. It's an open kitchen. You were quite fascinated, weren't you? We're watching the open kitchen all night.
Yeah, entertainment.
Yeah, but yeah, I really liked the food. Another thing we really liked about the room is the shower. The shower, on first look, looks a bit feeble because we're used to having rainfall showers, but the shower head was really good and it was powerful and hot and really easy to like change like temperature and turn it on and off. Also the products that they provide smell really nice. Crabtree and Evelyn, they're really nice products. I found them really soft and didn't dry me out at all because I'm quite sensitive when it comes to products and things, and they work really well.
Both of us found the staff really friendly from the start. Check-in, when we had to change room, the bar staff, the restaurant staff and the breakfast staff all really friendly and polite.
One of the things we didn't overly like was the amount of stains and scuffs.
We've got a few stains here on the carpet, but there's actually quite a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, looks like baked beans.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as it's like down there as well, coffee. There's one there as well.
I didn't really mind too much expecting it, but it's airport hotels, so it's quite noisy because you have people leaving like in the night, and then obviously banging around with the doors. The doors are quite loud when they shut, and also then the cleaning starts probably after breakfast, so you can't like have a lie-in either. But we don't mind too much.
Also, I was going to say that the noise insulation between rooms is pretty good on the same level. But you can hear banging from above a little bit. I didn't notice it because I slept through it, but you noticed it.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And then the door, the reason why I think you can hear a lot of sound under the door is because there's quite a big gap around the door, and there's not a second door.
Wasn't the noisiest hotel we've ever been in though?
No, I felt like it was not too bad. One of the most noisiest things we're going to talk about is next, I think.
Yeah. One of the things that was a bit annoying was how creaky the bed was. If you can imagine, if you're moving around at all in the night like this, as you would, it's quite creaky.
Even if you move normally, it's creaky.
Yeah.
A little bit in the night, and the beds were quite hard, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's a personal thing.
Yeah. The mattress was medium firm, so it depends. It's subjective mattresses, but we found it a little bit hard for us. So another minor thing is that the TV reverts to like a screensaver for the hotel, as if they had like a guide on there for the hotel in the past, which doesn't work anymore.
So it does this, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you get like the Google loading symbol, and then it sticks for a bit, and then it goes on to that, And it's kind of, to get out of that, you press exit, don't you?
You have to press exit on the menu, exit. But if
it doesn't work straight away. As you know already, like, we had to move rooms due to the smell, so we weren't bothered with the actual movement. That was quite seamless, because I had read some people had taken like an hour and a half to move rooms in the past, but ours was straight away, probably because it was empty, but the stink in the room of the fuel was like disgusting, and it made us feel a bit weird.
It was really good though, like you said, when we went down to reception, the first thing they almost said straight away is, do you want to move rooms?
Yeah.
We didn't take them up on it at first. We just thought the smell might dissipate and go, but when we was laying there, it actually was getting worse, and it was really affecting my breathing. So we went back down, and that's when we asked again, and there was no like argument or anything. Just move rooms, and as soon as we moved rooms, it was completely fine, wasn't it? So obviously it was just that room.
Last thing is the fridge. So the fridge isn't actually cold. I don't know if it's on.
The light comes on.
Yeah, the light comes on. Both rooms, the fridges were warm.
It was £127.20 for the room, a 2-course meal and breakfast. We took advantage of a 5% discount from our bank, taking it down to £120.84. We'll let you decide if that is good value. Comment below with what you think.
So that's for us now done in the hotel. So we're just going to pack out a few little bits that we've put in the safe, and then head to the airport. So we might show you a few clips, as we said, from the lounge and maybe the plane and maybe Kefalonia. So see you in a bit.
It was still busy after security, so we grabbed a Starbucks and took a look in the Rate Smiths, then headed for the lounge. The Clubrooms Lounge initially was a retreat from the hustle and bustle. Meals and alcoholic drinks except champagne are included, and they serve you at the table. Whilst the food was great, the service was mixed. Here's a look at the menu when we visited. We ordered the lasagna with salad, which was delicious, plus some bao buns, which were also tasty. For dessert, we helped ourselves to the soft brownies. Just to be aware, if you're thinking of this lounge, we moved to the comfier sofas to enjoy a Diet Coke. Family with a baby had been welcomed into the lounge when it was meant to be an adult space. Luckily, it was nearly time for our flight, so we left. On the flight, we had pre-ordered a toastie, though it came late and the topping had stuck to the wrapper. We landed not long after 9 PM or 11 PM local time, and Jet2 were very organised, so we didn't have to think. Quite an adventure, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're on the coach now, and then we're going to go on the ferry, and then we're going to get a minibus. As we just jumped on the ferry.
We've gone to the top deck, so
yeah.
It's breezy.
Yeah, so a little ferry ride across, and then we're going to get a little minibus to the hotel. Yeah. This is a view of Argostoli, where we just come in on the coach, and the coach has gone on the actual ferry with our cases, and then we'll collect them afterwards. What's the temperature?
It's supposed to be like, I don't know, 28.
28 degrees. So it's a really nice breeze.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too. Well, that's our pre-travel and travel day done. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate your support, it helps our channel. If you found the video in any way useful or you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Here's a preview of what is coming up in a fortnight's time.